Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this section, we are going to delve into details, the effective way you can study to improve our academic work. So I have a guest over here. Prof,
Yes,
how are you doing
brother.
today?
I'm fine, by His grace.
Alright, thank you very much. Can you introduce yourself to my viewers, cherry viewers?
Okay, yes, I'm in the presence of Awambe Francis, a student of Fosu College of Education, offering mathematics and ICT. I'm privileged to be on your platform today.
Thank you very much, Prof. Alright, let's check out our various objectives for today's lesson. Our main objective is to focus on the various attitudes we can put up towards learning to achieve academic excellence. So without wasting my time, Prof,
Yes, sir.
can you help us with the various attitudes we can put up to achieve academic excellence?
So yes, I have one personal notion about attitude towards learning.
Okay.
Not only that I have topped my class before, but I have also failed miserably.
Wow.
Yes, and as I reflected in retrospect, I know what I did right and what I didn't do.
Okay.
Recently, students don't study smart, they burn out. There's a formula I am much acquainted to.
Okay.
Always, my work accomplished is always equal to my time spent and my intensity of focus. So in order to minimize my time, I always maximize my focus.
Wow, very interesting.
So yes, that is my personal notion about attitude towards learning.
Okay, so in general, what are some of the attitude, specific attitude you can put up specifically that you can put up to enhance our learning?
Okay, so attitude towards learning is also a fundamental aspect that we can't ignore or neglect.
All right.
And one I am much interested in, or the first and foremost, is dedication.
Okay.
Dedication talks about our level of commitment and how we are interested in putting much effort and time into our learning journey.
Okay.
So we have to be proactive. Of late, students are often reactive. They wait until last minute and then they take action.
Sure.
But studies, in order to excel, you have to be dedicated. So Mark Cuban once said, sweat equity is the most valuable equity there is. You have to know how you study and you have to love what you do. If not, don't do it. So this quote emphasizes that we have to be more dedicated to our learning journey. So dedication is one aspect.
All right. So we've come up to dedication.
Yes.
Being one major thing to do if you want to achieve academic excellence. Wow, very interesting. Do we have other attitude that you can talk about?
Yes, in a world filled with distractions and competing priorities, we often lose focus. So we have to set targets and clear out distractions and stay determined.
All right.
So there are some three key elements of great learners. First, you have to be humble in your aspirations. You have to be gracious in your achievements. And lastly, you have to be resilient in your failures.
Wow.
So this one will drive me to the attitude of knowing the purpose of learning.
Okay.
When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So you have to know the purpose of learning, and it is something that is holistic,
Sure.
comprehensive, and systematic. It looks at how curious you are to learn or to know more. Often, students' focus is just on the numerical value that will come in their portal or the marks they get in a class test.
All right.
But that is not so. Learning should enrich our lives. It's an ongoing process.
Lifelong process.
Sure. So you have to know the purpose. It will give us the direction and motivation in order to become successful in our studies.
All
so
right,
the purpose
so
of
the
learning.
purpose of learning, we've come to dedication. All right. So, any other thing that we can do? Now we've come about our level of consistency.
Sure.
Okay, and dedication.
Sure.
So, what more thing we can do
Yes.
in order
So
to enrich our learning experiences?
so yes, you've helped me with one of the most important factor that has personally helped me:
Helped you.
consistency. You know, John Dewey, an educationist in our field of education, said that education is not the preparation for life. Education itself is life itself. That is it. So education is not an end; it's a means to an end.
Surely.
So one thing we have to note is that we have to be consistent, and being consistent comes with discipline. Remember, the future is very expensive, and you pay for the future with today's time. So consistency deals with you attending to your duties, that is learning, any given time, but with more focus.
All right.
So excellence is not an act; it has to be an habit that you have to adopt. So you have to make sessions, small sessions of your studies. Honestly, I used to study 6 hours,
In a
and
day?
yes, that's the average hours a student should study. Personally, that's what I want to.
Okay, that's your personal experience.
Sure.
6 hours.
6 hours, and
Don't you think it's quite a long time?
So when you have consistency, it becomes something that is easy, because I break these 6 hours into sessions.
Wow.
And with activities, with breaks, because we are not machines.
Sure.
So consistency leads to compoundment. So I start early. It's about how you start. How you start. We often begin studies maybe mid semester or when exams is approaching. But consistency is against that. You have to begin early, even before you reopen.
So even if there is no examination, I need to study.
Sure. That will describe how proactive you are in your studies, and it will pay off. Honestly, it will pay off. It will pay off.
All right, Charlie Viewer, thank you very much for joining us. If this is your first time of visiting this page, kindly subscribe and don't forget to on the notification button to stay connected for all subsequent videos. In this section, we've come about the various attitudes we can put up to help us achieve academic excellence. In the next video, we'll be giving out the various learning theories that we can use to help us in our various studies. Thank you very much for joining me today. I wish to see you next time. Stay blessed.